This is the plaintiff, Diane Holland. She says she and the defendant used to date, and when they were together, they invented something the defendant's claiming is his and his alone. Their invention, called Below the Waist, is now patented. The wheels are in motion to sell it, and she's being completely cut out because they're no longer a couple. Not fair. Simply not fair. She's suing for $5,000 for the value, the idea, and documentation for contribution to Below the Waist invention. This is the defendant, Rodney Campbell. He says his below-the-waist invention is designed for men looking to freshen up some areas of their bodies. And it includes genital wipes, a genital brush, shampoo, a razor for sensitive areas, and deodorant spray. His name's on the invention. He took out the loan for the patent and production. And this whole case is ludicrous because he most definitely does not owe the plaintiff 5,000 big ones. He's accused of hitting an ex below the belt.
Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome.
All right, Diane Holland.
Yes.
You are suing Rodney Campbell for your former boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, for $5,000 for the value of an idea that you gave to him. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm going to let you describe this product.
No, I didn't give it to him. We were supposed to have been doing this together, even though he came up with the idea.
Right, I got it. Hold on. You gave him an idea, you want to be paid for it. I want to hear from you, what are we talking about? You came up with a product.
Right.
And what is the product called?
It's called Below the Waist.
Below the Waist. Okay, and what is this product?
It's a personal hygiene product for men.
Okay.
And I came up with the concept because, you know, growing up, years and decades, they have everything for women.
Right.
From the root to the fruit, everything. And I said, wow, they don't have anything for men. Now, me, you know, hygiene, I like my hygiene. And I like
that phrase.
You know, I like to shave and keep my hygiene together.
You manscape.
So I said, right. So I said, we don't have anything. You can buy everything individually in the stores.
Right.
But they don't have anything in a package form.
So you had the idea to put it together in a package, and what is it? What's in the, what's
Right,
in the
so I came up with a drawing, and what entails in the package is...
can't wait to see the drawing. Do you have the drawing?
No, I don't have it with
Okay,
me.
what's the drawing of?
I have it.
Well,
Okay, can I have it?
Sure you can.
all right.
All right, and so there's a drawing, and go on, what's in the packet?
It's a brush for scrubbing the
Okay,
genital area.
okay,
It's a deodorant spray. It's a shampoo, a razor, and a wipe.
and it's called Below the Waist.
Right. I said, okay, it's hygiene for below the waist, so the name.
Okay, so
Below the waist.
You two are dating at the time, and you come up with the idea to include one more thing in the packet,
And that was
which
the cleansing cloths for men. I came up with the
Cleansing
name
cloth.
and everything.
And you want $5,000, why?
Because he asked me, it never was a package there to begin with. Never was. He asked, can it be used in the package? And that's when I wrote up this right here on these terms that I would allow him to use it in his package. He has to go by on that term. I said to read it. If you agree with it, sign it. And that's what he did.
Can I just ask you a question before we go on?
Right,
Where
sure.
is the product?
I took it down to 34th Street. I seen the commercial on TV. What they do is that they will search the internet catalogs just worldwide to see if this product is already on the market
Okay.
before they take it over. They come back to you, 2 thumbs up or 2 thumbs down. In my
I wonder
case,
how often they say 2 thumbs down. How much did you pay them?
I had to take out a loan
How much did you pay them?
for $10,000.
10,000?
Well,
Part of that's financed?
yeah, well,
And the other part came from your pocket or someone else's?
no, it came from my parents.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, look, how's an inventor going to get their something invented? Obviously,
Well-
somebody has to go out there and there has to be some place you can go for help. But, you know, there are a lot of companies, and I don't know whether the company you use is one such company, but, you know,
Well,
a lot of fly-by-nights out there
right,
in this
absolutely.
industry because, of course, they get $10,000 and then they say, oh, nobody's interested.
Right.
Because the $10,000 is just for what? It's for you to help
Well,
you do the paperwork.
No, the 10,000 is for, they do everything. If right now we at a stage, it's been a little over a year, we at a stage now where we have a few buyers that are contemplating on, seeing more of it. So they
What does
sign.
that mean? Who are those buyers? Are they manufacturers?
It's beauty supply.
Okay, beauty supply
companies.
places
Right.
who want to buy it from
They
you
don't-
once you manufacture it?
No. They will manufacture
They
everything.
will manufacture it, they want to
everything.
market it under their
Right, they
name,
market it-
so they'll pay you for the idea
Absolutely.
or whatever. Okay.
Right. Now, they have a couple of companies that are interested in seeing more of the idea. Never said anything about purchasing yet. Now, once they do see
Have you
more
made
of
any
it,
money off this product?
No, I haven't made a
Okay.
dime. I'm paying back now.
You're paying back the loan?
paying back my
okay.
parents and
Now,
paying
what
back-
did you think was going to be your cut? According to you, you write this out while you're dating him. This was back on February 17th of 2010, and I'll read it in a second, but I want to know what your understanding is of what's supposed to happen for you
Well, if
coming up
any
with
money is
cleansing
made
cloth.
off of it, he's supposed to give me whatever's money's made. But we started
He's supposed
arguing.
to give you whatever money's made?
Yeah, if it sells, if he get a buyer, whatever the case may be. But
How much of that money?
he never even said.
Well, what did you think? What was your agreement with him about how much he'd give you?
We never agreed to any amount. Never.
May
But I didn't want him to. No, you may not, because I'm talking.
Excuse you. Excuse you. That's not how it works. You're not in your living room.
May I? Now, what was said, actually to this date, when I did the drawings.
What was said? I
What
heard
was
what
said,
she thinks
right.
was said. Now what do
What
you
was
say
said
was said?
that if
And then I'll
we
read you
do
what was
get a
said.
buyer or buyers, I will give her a percentage.
What percentage?
But there
How do you
was
guys
no-
call that
no.
an agreement?
Oh,
Being a
no,
man
there-
of my word, apparently not. Promise to do what's right with the invention if it was ever make in the stores, starts to make money, even if I'm still. Who wrote it? You did or you did?
I did, but
Okay. Cleansing cloths for men. She came up with the name and idea on her own, and she allowed me to use it in my package. Whatever money that would be earned from the cleansing cloths, she will pay every time it makes money. If it ever happens, I give my word on that. Okay. And you interpret this to mean he owes you $5,000 now?
No, I wouldn't say now.
Okay. Well, now's when you're suing for the $5,000.
Yeah. Yeah, but I told him I didn't even want him to use because I told him to just remove it out of his package.
Now, according to you, every time you guys got in a fight, she'd say that.
That's not true.
Bingo.
That is not true. That is not true.
Okay.
That is not
How
true.
often did you say that?
When he wouldn't give me copies of the paper, I said, well, let me get copies. Let me see what's going on. I want to keep copies for my records. He refused to show me anything. He would not show me nothing what was going on or anything.
Did you guys end up breaking up over this?
No. I ain't going to even get into that.
How long did you guys date?
Almost 5 years.
Oh, so this
And
is
it's his fault that we are not together.
And that
Your
would
Honor?
be because?
He cheated.
Your Honor?
Okay. Now, so he wouldn't show you copies of the paperwork. When he went down to
He was
hire
supposed to
this
took me
company,
with him.
the company to help him market
Yeah, he
this,
said, I'm going to take you with me down there so you can meet the people.
And
Don't
did
say
he?
you didn't.
Don't
because-
talk to him
Yes, he did.
directly. And
he
did
said
he?
he would take me with him,
okay, and did he?
but he didn't.
Okay.
Then when it was time for him to go down there with the money to make the first payment, he said I can go with him.
You couldn't.
He didn't
Did
take
you
me then.
pay any part of?
No, because that's another reason why I wanted to take it out, because at the time, I didn't have the money to give him. He said not to worry
Did he
about it.
ask you for money?
Actually, he didn't. So I'm not going to say that he did, because he didn't. But I told him, I said, you know what? I don't have no money to help you, so I'm not going to let you use my stuff. He said, don't worry about it. I'll put the money up for both of us. You don't have to pay back nothing.
May I?
Why didn't you take her? No, you can answer what I want to ask you.
Okay.
Why didn't you take her with you to the office of these?
Because she's not a co-owner.
Okay, so you didn't feel
Right.
that what she
And
contributed.
on all the
all right,
paper-
so why didn't you just keep her cleansing cloths out of it after you'd signed this thing?
You know why? Because when I first came up with it and we were happier, it was great.
Yeah,
It was
everything's
okay.
great. While people are
We
happy,
were
everything's great.
everything
I
is
usually
great.
get them when they're no longer happy.
We were okay. And then
yeah,
anytime we
everything's
have
fine until it's not.
anytime we have
Isn't
a
that
little
amazing?
negativity, then it's just take it out, take it out, take it out.
Okay, but why did you? If that's true, then why did you go to the people's office and
did.
keep it in when you know that she's mercurial?
Right, I did. I called them up at a time. I said, okay, I got tired of this, her wanting me to take it out. And I called them up and I explained to them what was going on. And they informed me that being that they have everything in motion, the brochures have been sent out with everything that's already on it. If they take it out, they have to redo brochures all over again.
Okay.
And it's time consuming.
Okay.
And she was in agreement with that.
Okay.
But then.
And
like
now here we are. It's been a year, and you've made how much money off of this?
I've made none.
And when you submitted the paperwork to this marketing company, did you include her name on it?
No.
Has a prototype been manufactured?
No, not
Okay.
yet.
In your opinion, does this agreement just go in a garbage can?
Absolutely.
Excuse me.
And I'm not saying that.
I got some bad news for you. It doesn't.
No, let me
So,
rephrase.
just a second.
No, it doesn't because my signature's on it, and it is a binding agreement
Right.
with the
So-
signature.
So what do you think you're going to need to do based on this?
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey 11 here. So is there a market for male genital products like genital wipes and razors for sensitive areas?
Absolutely. Women love having a clean man.
How clean? No, I'm kidding.
The cleaner, the better.
Okay.
Definitely, for sure. 100%.
100%? Well groomed?
Yeah,
So there's a market for this?
there is. There is.
Okay, so much for Tarzan going inside the courtroom.
But the plan is if this thing at any time make any money, like I said before, and she knows that I will do whatever I have to do to give a percentage, whatever that is.
What evidence do you have that he's made money off of this?
Well, I don't have no evidence. I don't know, but
You believe he has not made money?
Yes.
All right, so now we have an agreement that there'll be an agreement, hopefully in the future. I'm curious as to why you would not put in here what percentage you felt you should be getting.
I didn't think to do that. But can I just say one
There's
thing?
got to be a reason you didn't.
But can I say one? He said
No,
that
there's got to be a reason you didn't.
there is no reason.
I can tell you the
I didn't think
What
about it.
do you think is the reason?
I think it's because there was no agreement on no set amount.
Yeah, but you signed it.
Right,
So-
I did sign. I
So
signed
there's
it
no
out of-
agreement on a set amount. Why wasn't there?
I signed it because she, was very hostile.
You
Take
wanted
it
to
out,
shut her
take it
up.
out, take it out.
So you wanted to shut her up?
Yes, actually.
So, okay, so it's
And-
the age-old reason of a man saying, yes, dear.
Excuse me.
Just to shut the woman
Right, just
up.
shut up.
He's
Look at
lying.
that.
He's
Now you got
lying.
legally binding
Excuse
contract.
me. He's lying. That's not why he
binding
did
contract.
it. That's not why he did it. He did
Okay.
it because he
No,
wanted to use my idea in his package.
Yeah, but you then let him get away with just saying he'll do what's right.
That's true.
Who's to say what's right? You, him, a judge? Who's going to decide what's
You.
right? Me? How do I decide what percentage of zero you're supposed to get? Zero has been made. So how much of zero should you get?
But all I wanted him to do...
Listen, take this piece of paper, put it in a very safe place. Okay? Put it away, put it in a vault. Put it in a safe, hide the safe in a vault, and like Get Smart, where you have to go through 40 different, and hold on to it. Someday he may make it big. And when he does, you can come to court then to claim a part of a certain something you know exists. Right now, there's nothing to claim.
No,
so
what-
I'm not going to rule against you. What I'm going to do is dismiss your case without prejudice for you bringing it up when it's ripe. Ripe means that your cause of action has come to roost. It's here. You are admitting you have zero evidence that he's made 1 penny of it. Okay? If you have any evidence in the future that he's actually making money, you then come to court and you sue for a cut of the money, and you show this to a judge and say, Judge, decide what's fair, but clearly he's agreeing that I'm entitled to something. And you think that this is nothing.
No,
and
I
it's
didn't
just
say that,
you
Your Honor.
shutting up a crazy
No, I
ranting
did not
woman.
say that.
It's not. You're
I
in
said it
trouble.
was a binding
You're in
agreement.
trouble.
I signed
Listen,
it.
you're in trouble. So when you have this, when this comes up, you are not, this is not totally your invention. You have given a piece of your soul to the lady who came up with the term cleansing cloth, okay? You gave a piece of your soul away. And when you think about it, why not? Because here you are, you want to be, I invented something. I thought, you invent something when you make a toilet seat go down on its own, or when you're inventing putting 4 things that are already invented together, which is fine. I mean, that's a marketing concept, and I think it's fine. But you're very protective of the brilliance of that invention. Well, she's protective of her portion of the brilliance of that invention. So your case is dismissed without prejudice for you to bring it up when you have evidence that money has been made. That is my ruling. Good luck, folks.
All right, just hold on right there, please.
Well, so nothing for you yet.
Yes.
What's your feeling on this? You understand what the judge's rule?
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
All right, you have to wait till it's
Yeah.
ripe. This is premature, as they say. All right, so
Yes.
you expect them to make big money on this?
I have no idea what's going to happen.
How did you think of this?
No, think of what?
The invention. Were you there when the whole thing?
Yeah, because we was
took
sitting in
place?
his car talking about it and everything. He knows. He know what he did. And a lot of things he said out there was a lie.
Like
and he
what?
knows
Like
it.
what?
About the whites was in his package and all this and that. I came up with those wipes.
Okay, wait, no.
I came up with
All
it,
right,
not him.
all right, okay.
And he knows this.
All right, so come on in here. You're the future millionaire here.
We don't
All right.
know that.
How did you come up with this?
Like I said, you know, they have everything for women, and we have nothing for men. So I was sitting at home, and I said, wow, being that I'm a man that likes...
What were you doing?
I was watching television. And I came up, I said, okay, we need a product for men, for hygiene, below the waist.
You expect to make big bucks?
That's the whole concept.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, I don't always push people to hire lawyers, but I got to say, when you're starting a business, it's really a good idea because you not only have to worry about what happens when the business is going well, but what do you do when the business goes wrong? And it's hard to think about all of these things. Lawyers are trained to do that. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.